everybody. We survived Prime Day. Had a couple days of 300 packages. Today's route is a perfect square. Square and some apartments. 4 stops done, on to the next. That's cool. They're keeping the walls, but building like a whole new house on top of where that old house was. Just hit 50 stops. Coming off a real negative customer interaction though. So this lady was watering her plants or whatever. So I walk up to her with her package and she says, "No, read the note." And I'm like, oh, I'm thrown off because I'm like, okay. If I see a person, usually I just hand it to them. She's like, "No, you never read the note. My packages are always everywhere, read the note." And I'm like, oh, I mean, usually I just, you know, if someone's out, I just hand it to them. I don't bother reading the note. And she's like, "Don't make excuses. Read the note." And then I'm like, okay. And I like read the note. She says, "Put it in the box." She has like a separate box under the mailbox. Whatever, a lot of people do this. So I'm looking for the box. I don't see the box. I'm like, "I can't find the box. Can I just give it to you?" And she's like, "No, read the instructions so you know for next time." I'm like, dude, I get it. You never know what somebody's going through. She could be having a really rough day for all I know. But I have a feeling that she's just watering her nice yard in her nice house while I'm just trying to pay rent. And yeah, for whatever reason, she's super frustrated with me. You know what? Don't let one bad customer interaction ruin your whole day. Do you think they're trying to tell me something? What is that? 100 likes on this video, and I will eat that mounds. Ooh. Just in case you're wondering, today's route is powered by Cranberry Craze, my favorite snack mix. A lot of people take a full 30-minute lunch. In Washington, we're exempt. We don't have to do that. I just power through with some snack mix, bunch of water. Usually I eat a pretty good breakfast, and that gets me through the day. Stop 93, 12:43, trying to get to 100 by 1 o'clock. Almost. I'll round up. I think the van I'm in today is one of the OGs because it's got a little wear and tear. Good old van number 5 has definitely seen some better days. Still runs, still has a seat belt, so that's what matters, I suppose. 102 stops done, 46 to go. Somebody asked me the other day how many flights of stairs I go up in a day. Seattle is fairly hilly, and usually the houses on the higher side of the hill have steps to get up to them. And I've been trying to keep track today, and if you count a flight of stairs as something with like 10 or more stairs, oop, that's a little tight, probably like 30 flights of stairs. Tiny step van. What the heck? Back at this nightmare of an apartment building. I was here last week. The door to the building is locked. There's no code. The door to the hallway, if you go out, it's locked to get back in. And then the mailroom is in the hallway, but that's locked. Sometimes the light is off. Like last week, I couldn't even see the mailroom at all. And there's just like 10,000 packages here, and I have another 30 to drop off, so. Gotta do what we gotta do. What the heck? I don't know if this is normal, but I just saw the new BMW iX, which is electric. I think that's what it's called. A Lucid Air or whatever. The electric Volvo, I forget what it's called, and a Polestar. And I saw 2 other Polestars. If you're into electric cars, you know what that is. I kind of am, so I kind of know what they are. Yeah, there must be an event or something going on, because I just saw like another Lucid, another BMW. The Kia too, the electric Kia. There's a vending machine right there. Let's go. $2. Worth it. 10 stop rescue. Then we're good to RTS. I always do that where I like walk away like I'm actually gonna go sit down right now, but my phone would fall. There you go, behind the scenes. That's how the magic happens, baby. I guess the dude I'm waiting to rescue has 2 more stops before he gets here. I guess in the meantime, I should probably mention my training for lead driver. Every DSP has something different. At my old DSP, it was, what was it? Master driver, I think. At this one, it's lead driver. Basically, I've just been coming in early, so instead of getting there at 7:15, I get there at 6:15. I put together all the driver pouches, unplugging the rabbits from the power, putting them into the corresponding pouch, making sure there's everything in there. From there, you monitor the dispatch text line for any call outs. And then from like 6:30 to 7, you're assigning everybody their routes, assigning people to vans, step vans, CDVs, switching routes around if you need to, swapping people in if people call out. And then I head out to the vans, put all the pouches on all the vans. If anybody has a problem with their rabbit or their van or anything like that, then there's some extras that we can switch them out, and then I record all of that to make sure we know who's in what van, who has what rabbit, make sure everybody has a dolly, a gas card, and then at some point I'll be taking note of things like who's on time, what time we get to the pad, what time we leave the pad, if there's any issues on the pad. And then lately I've been taking my own route, but I think at some point I'll be finishing up all that stuff and then doing rescues or something like that. Just did all the paperwork and all that stuff. Now I'm picking up my route. 6 totes, 4 overflow. Sweet. Still waiting for a rescue, by the way. He just texted me and said 5 more minutes. So we'll see. Oh yeah, and every morning we have a stand-up meeting. Now I've been doing the stand-up meetings, which is, it's pretty fun because I'm only in 1 day a week, so I don't really know everybody. So it's cool to be able to see everybody's face and start to learn names and stuff. So I just stand up there in front of everybody, say how many stops we have, how many packages we have, any other random announcements like don't get a ticket for driving in the bus lane. That's pretty much it. It's cool to see more of the stuff that happens in the morning that you don't always see, like how routes are generated, how they're assigned, different problems that can happen, the difference between what kind of stuff you can fix on your own, what kind of stuff you need to send over to somebody at Amazon, which by the way, so much stuff can go wrong, and I'm really glad that our manager person has been there in the morning with me because I would have no idea what to do. There you go. Curious to hear from other people in any type of similar role, anybody with any other responsibilities on top of just driving, because there's a whole lot of other stuff that goes into it that even though we have to deal with a lot, there's more on top of that that we don't even see. So seeing that side of stuff is pretty cool. Next stop, FedEx. Thanks for watching. Thanks for almost 1,000 subscribers. We're really close. I think that's it for this one. Van's empty. It's 5:53. Feels good. All right, see you on the next one.